Hey there.
Hey.
I'm Chuck Green, and I got Jose Heredia.
Hi, everybody.
Wait, how do I say it?
Jose Heredia.
Well, I called your voicemail the other day, and I've been saying your name wrong this whole time.
Oh, geez. What were you calling
It sounded,
me?
you had it like with an accent and stuff.
Heredia.
Yeah, it was Jose Heredia.
Spanish.
So I'm Chuck Green, and I'm here with Jose Heredia today on a live episode of Under the Hood. So anyway, today we're going to go over the Inno Pocket Wash.
And here we have it. Yep. Check it out. Well, don't drop it.
Calm down. Isn't it adorable?
This is very cute.
But it may be tiny, but it packs quite a punch. It has 4 10-watt quad color LEDs, and we'll get a little bit more into that soon. But you're a mobile DJ. Actually, you're going to DJ my sister's wedding.
That's right, in January.
Yeah, yeah. So what would you use this for?
Well, I have several applications in mind. I think primarily for me, as I like to do a lot of uplighting, would be to have this as an accent to the uplighting. I mean, I'm going to cover the room with about 20, 30 lights.
Right.
But let's say for the sweetheart table, for the head table, I could put a row of these like we do right behind me and create some movement once we get into the dancing, or maybe some subtle moves when we have the dinner. So we've created a couple of scenes here.
Cool.
Here's one movement scene that we've created. So now we have these wash effects that will create some kind of movement.
Kind of a little more dynamic uplighting look. Huh?
Yeah, and if you want something more drastic, you could do something like this, where they kind of pan towards the wall and pan towards the audience.
Yeah.
Imagine a room full of that. And something that we can do with a little bit of phasing, which allows the movement of the heads to kind of move independently of each other.
It's a nice orange.
It is a nice orange.
Like the World Series champion San Francisco Giants.
So that's one application. That's one application that we could use. Or we could just use them as straight spotlight. If you hang them on a truss, or hang them on a T-stand.
Use them to wash a stage. They'd be perfect for a medium size or small bar that has a stage for a band or a DJ. But it's kind of cool because you can set them up just as uplights during dinner or whatever, and then when the dancing starts, you can get, like I said, more dynamic style uplighting.
Get but wild.
Yeah, get crazy. So anyhow, this little guy actually only weighs 6 pounds. So I mean, God knows how many you could fit in a road case.
Oh, geez, it's so lightweight. You can pick it up with your one hand.
Yeah.
Very small footprint as well on your T-stand or your truss. So it's not going to take up a lot of space, and the output on this puppy is really bright.
Yeah, that's a nice thing again about the footprint. If instead of putting a big moving head on the floor, you're not going to uplight a room with a bunch of giant 575 or platinum 5R washes. So I mean, so these actually are really cool because they put out quite a bit. They can move, but then they can also, not get tripped all over.
No, and they're quite small enough that they kind of just blend in the background. Now, if you're a band, this is really cool for footlights too, because of the white LED.
Yeah. You can get some really good mixing out of it with the quad color, and these would go good right in front of a drum riser. They're not going to take a bunch of space again like a big moving head. So it's also this is a great fixture if you're going to put them in a matrix or something, kind of like we did at the
LDI.
That was awesome. We had I don't know how many we had up there, maybe
20,000.
20,000.
20,000 lights. No, just kidding. But the matrix effects are really cool. Say if you're going to do an installation at a club. And instead of buying 5 lights that are worth $1 million, you could buy 1 million of these and make an incredible wall of moving wash effects.
Yeah, they're lightning fast too. I mean,
super fast.
They do 540 pan, and then of course they do a 180 tilt.
Here we have this one in the front in sound active mode. It has several macros or preloaded shows, and they're super quick. Another thing that I like about this light is it comes with, it doesn't come with a remote. It has an optional remote that you can control the lights via blackout. You can change the modes, change the colors,
you can actually dim it.
Dim it,
which is kind of cool.
So if you're planning not to use it on DMX mode, if you want to just do sound active, you could do that as well.
But of course, I always say DMX to get a little more creative.
Yeah.
And you have 4 channel modes. You have a 9 channel mode, an 11 channel mode, a 19, and I believe a 21 channel mode. If you really want to go extended on it. So
go deep.
Yeah, you can do 2 banks of the LEDs. Well, see.
As you can see right there, it's kind of like a zone.
Yeah.
It's not pixel mapping, but you can really get into creating a specific color for one LED or 2 LEDs and a specific color for the other 2.
Yeah, you can do some cool little twinkle effects, some eye candy. So.
Or if you're doing a party or an event for a sporting team, UCLA, USC, Raiders, 49ers.
Does it do silver?
No,
oh,
that's the thing.
Well,
but I would say,
sorry, Raider fans.
Yeah, you're out of luck. But Green Bay Packers, you got the green and the yellow.
Yep, Lakers.
Lakers.
You know.
What's the Laker colors?
Purple and yellow.
Purple
and gold.
Yeah. There you go.
So, well.
Christmas.
Yeah. So maybe we ought to take this thing apart.
No, we're hoping to save this.
No.
Do we have to? Our producers telling us yes.
We're going to avoid the warranty.
We're going to have to take it apart.
Yes.
This is under the hood after all.
Yeah, you're in the under the hood garage. You know, we had the CPX webinar, which was awesome. Tom Ferret and Edgar Burnell did. Was it a week
2
or 2
weeks
ago?
ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Really cool, but you know, you can see over at American Audio, they got the big budget because they had the video wall and all that.
We had moving heads. We had.
This is actually a storage unit in the valley right now where we are that we're shooting.
We can't disclose the location.
Well, it changes all the time. I mean, at least we're not in my mom's basement anymore.
No.
Speaking of which, happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
She's not watching. She's got stuff to do.
I hope not.
Yeah.
By the way, if you are watching us live on YouTube, don't forget we are taking questions. We want to send out a big shout out to all our viewers right now. I see Anthony Cahill, DJ True, Jose Heredia, which is me. I'll be chatting with everybody.
Us right now?
I'm watching myself, watching myself.
Whoa.
So if you have any questions regarding the lighting or anything else regarding life in general, please go ahead and
ask Anthony Cahill how the weather is up in Halifax.
Oh, yeah. How's the weather up there? Yeah. Hey. Oh, no,
I speak Canadian. Hey, Anthony, how's the weather up there, eh?
Yeah. Now, I did have a question for you, and we'll pose this question up on the chat room while he's taking this apart, because it's going to take a little bit. The question is, if you were stranded in a deserted island, which ADJ product would you like to have with you?
The ADJ seaplane. Do we make one yet?
We tried it out with moving heads on the bottom. It just didn't work.
I think I would just go with a Visi-beam and, you know, just searchlight, you know, and flag somebody down. But it is weird. What else would I do with a entertainment light on a desert island?
Other than
do we have any edible ones?
Edible?
Well,
I don't know.
I may want food if I'm on this
Well,
island.
yeah. You're going to have to need food. But let's say if you were like in the movie Castaway, and you were in a FedEx truck, and all you had was a crate of ADJ lights. Which ones?
Well, I'd have a hell of a party, I guess. But
I thought that the Fog Fury jet would work out best because that way I could send smoke signals.
So does this island have power?
Apparently so. It's a fantasy island that has power, but nothing else. No food. Well, maybe food. Maybe has coconuts.
This island's starting to shape up. It sounds like I might want to go there.
It's like an island off of the Yucatan Peninsula
Speaking of which, I spent some time visiting some customers in French Polynesia.
Oh, yeah?
A couple months ago.
How's that?
So, maruru, hello.
Maruru?
You guys, yeah, I think that's like hello. in Polynesian, or I could be like saying something awful. I hope not.
Yeah, we don't want to offend our Polynesian customers.
Yeah, and so let's see.
Well, it looks like you're almost done there.
No, not close.
Not quite.
But if you could be an ADJ fixture, which one would you be?
There you go. That's another question. If you were an ADJ fixture, which one would it be? Did you have a response to that? Do you have a light in mind?
I think I would be an Inno Spot Elite.
Inno Spot Elite.
Yeah, I just like that light. Mm-hmm. It's nice.
It's nice.
Friendly. You know, like
Elite
myself.
has that certain demeanor.
That je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. That feeling. I would be a Wi-Fi QA5. You know, versatile, go anywhere. You know, it's battery operated, so you don't have to really do a lot of maintenance with me. I'm happy.
You are
just
low
lighting
maintenance.
Up. Low.
Seriously, all we do is give them a couple rice crackers every couple weeks.
They have a tray that they slide underneath the door for me here at ADJ next to my desk, and I get fed pretty well. The crackers come in handy because I do need carbs.
Yeah.
So our responses are coming in. DJ True says VisiBeam Hybrid 2R.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Very good choice. Anthony Cahill says Visi Spot 5R. Yeah. Let's see, Wilson, they'll probably bring Wilson along. Thank you very much, Jimmy Spin, watching us right now. And post your questions. Yeah. Don't forget, we'll field them at the very end.
My voice is kind of... You ever sing along in the car?
Yes, all the time.
This morning I was listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
September?
Just the whole greatest hits album, and I'm trying to hit those, just high notes the whole time. And then I got to work, and I was like, "What were you thinking?"
You had the webinar today.
Yeah, but I like to start a good Friday with some Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right. I had a question for you. How many Under the Hood episodes have you done?
Cindy, how many Under the Hood episodes?
Is it like 50?
I think we tallied it up on the last one. It's over 50.
50. Wow.
Yeah, it's been at least 6 hairstyles. Mm-hmm. About 15 pounds.
Lighter or heavier?
Each direction, direction. Sometimes I get motivated, but unlike right now. But over 50.
Any Under the Hood episodes that stick out in your mind as being like, oh, that was my best work?
I don't know about my
that was memorable.
Best one, but
that was fun.
Well, I remember when I went on the Crossfade show, we were at that.
That's true.
It was like a store with quinceañera dresses.
Yes.
I probably said that wrong.
Quinceañera
dresses.
Quinceañera.
And, that was I had to take apart a Revo rave or something.
Yes, I do
while
remember
sitting
that.
in a chair. You're dance, monkey, dance. And
right.
I was yeah.
Do this now, Tom. Right, Chuck.
You're you have a screwdriver. Take it apart.
One episode I remember distinctly because it was in front of a studio audience was when we had an open house and we did a live taping of...
Yeah, we had Brandon Stewart.
That was
awesome. He's cool. Hey, Brandon, for watching.
Brandon. Art Sanchez was we had a little competition.
Art Sanchez doesn't miss a taping.
No, he's always there. Uh-huh. So to me, that was the most memorable.
That one was cool. Mm-hmm. That one was cool. And... doing the live thing, watching my language.
Yes. Being very respectful.
That's right.
How did the Under the Hood come about? I mean, did you come up with the idea? Was it a collaboration?
It was kind of a collaboration. When I started at ADJ, all of us sales guys, for the most part, had to do product demo videos, whether it was on controllers or fixtures or whatever. And so everybody did theirs, and I did mine. And for some reason, Brian Dowdle said, I think we're just going to have you do it. And I said, well, I don't know. It'd be pretty boring if I'm just reviewing our own products. Mm-hmm. I said, people invest their money in these things, and if they're anything like me, they want to know what they're actually buying.
What's in it?
What's inside of it. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, can I take them apart? I can't promise I'm going to put them back together. Mm-hmm. And he said, yeah, do whatever the heck you want. So I said, sure, okay. And Under the Hood began. Plus, I'm kind of a car dork too, so the whole name worked out.
Nice. It looks like you're coming along nicely.
Yeah.
Are we good to go?
I think we can. Yeah. Again, I don't know if this one's ever getting back together.
I don't think so. It's going to go to the graveyard.
or parts heaven.
Parts heaven. Yes.
So. All right. Well, let's start here. If we can get inside. Come on, Candace, get in there.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That looks like a Short Circuit, number 5.
Johnny 5.
Johnny 5.
I did not get a manicure, as you guys can see, and I bite my nails. So in here we have the 4 10-watt quad color. They're RGBW LEDs. They're on a single board. So the nice thing about them being on a single board is if, for some reason, if you ever have to swap it out, that you'll have 4 matching diodes. So there won't be, because sometimes with LED binning, you have, slight differences in colors. Nobody can make the same LED over and over and over millions of times and have it come out exactly the same. So, what we do with our factories is we bin our different colors, and so we can have, things match as well as possible. So having said that, if you do have to replace the board, you're going to get 4 new diodes. That way, it's always going to match. So
cool.
In the unlikely event you burn out an LED,
that's never happened in my lifetime. Have you ever had to replace because they just went out?
No, not myself.
It's pretty crazy going from the bulb world where you had to do that every once in a while.
All the time.
And they go out in the middle of a show.
Yeah, and heaven forbid you leave it on for too long.
Yeah.
You know. So yes, this is the main PC with the LEDs. Of course, on the back we have a fan, and we also have a heat sink. So this thing with the right ventilation is gonna stay cool all night. On the side here, we've got our tilt motor, the nice high quality vulcanized rubber.
Looks like a built driven.
Yep.
That's cool.
So, and then one thing I should point out too, this has got that really cool like silicone insulated wire. So if you go ahead and grab that, what do you kind of feels
wow.
like?
I thought it was like a hard plastic.
It's kind of like a pasta or something, huh?
It feels very cool.
Okay, that's enough. Get out of there.
Oh, man, I like touching it.
No, but
that was weird quickly. That went weird very quickly. Sorry, guys.
No, but what that does is it, with all the movement, it keeps the wires from fraying and causing any kind of, wear issue in the future.
More flexible, so to speak.
More flex, yeah. So, you can see down here when it goes into the main base part. So when you're moving it, you don't have to worry about it after a while getting frayed and, causing a short. It's funny, one little wire can cause a whole fixture to go down.
Yeah.
So over here, we've got the pan motor. Now, this one does 540 degrees of pan, and I don't know if you can, let's see. There's the little, where is that guy? Oh, here it is.
Oh, there it
There's
is.
a little pan stopper. So you'll see it'll take it all the way around, and then there you go.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Yep, 540 degrees.
While I'm looking at the gears, I'm amazed at how quiet it is.
Yeah. Yeah,
it doesn't make a lot of noise.
Yeah, well, part of the reason for that is because, again, it's LED. It's not covered in fans. Like, with like a big discharge moving head, sometimes those things can have upwards of 10 fans in them. And after a while, that can get kind of loud. But on these little LED guys, we really have 2 fans on this, and they're, the kind of brushless fans. So they're really, really quiet. So down here, we've got our power supply. And like all of the Inno Pocket series, it's auto-sensing voltage. So everyone from our customers in Australia to different countries in South America, anywhere around the globe, you plug this thing in, it's going to work.
And it's going to work. It's automatic.
Yep. Back in the day, we used to have to either tap the ballast, or we'd have to, do all, or have a switch on the outside. But
well, I being a DJ here in the United States predominantly, I never had that issue. But for production companies who have to travel and their gear goes from place to place, and especially in an area of the world where there's a lot of countries in a small area, like say Europe or South America, that could be a problem.
Yeah, and so this thing, you just plug it in, picks it right up, and it's good to go.
Cool.
So of course here on this side we have the display board and the main PC board, and of course if you're used to using a lot of the ADJ fixtures, this menu will be very familiar to you. It's the same that we have on all the Pockets, Inno Pocket series.
Right.
So
I was trying to address them earlier today, and because I was so familiar with it, I was able to do it quickly. And one thing I do notice, it does have that prevents you from hitting the button accidentally and switching a mode. So you have to hit the menu buttons for a few seconds. I guess it's a lockout feature.
Yeah, it's a lockout feature because you just never know if Grandma's walking by the uplights and hits it with her walker.
Hey there, Shani!
Yeah.
That's a pretty light!
You sound exactly like my grandma.
Well, I was going for grandpa.
Oh,
it wasn't my female grandma voice.
Well, you nailed it either way.
Good, good.
So anyhow, again, like a lot of our other movers, it's a sturdy steel chassis. This isn't a plastic base. This is meant for load in, load out. It's a heavy duty little piece of gear. I just really love the output for the size of this thing. I can't get over the size of it. You could uplight potted plants with this,
Yeah.
or you could uplight a tree with this.
Yeah.
You know, but you're not limited to, you know, this huge moving head.
Yeah, moving heads or using moving heads for uplighting isn't new.
Yeah.
The great thing about this is its size and its weight. So it's not going to take up a lot of space in your case, and you could plot them down very easily. If you DMX program them, excuse me, it's going to make a really cool show.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do we got any?
Let's take a look at their chat room and see if there are any questions. I take it Axelrod21 says, how many uplights of this type can be put on a DMX universe? Also, how well does it mix with the hex pars for color mixing?
Well, first of all, depends really what channel mode you're using it in.
Right.
You know, this will you do 9, 11, 19, or 21, so you have to take that, take 512, which is one universe, and divide it by that.
Okay.
You know, of course, you could always mirror a lot of the addresses and put as many as you want on there.
Okay, so I could assign several to be under the same channel, like
Right.
channel 1 through 11,
Exactly.
and put as many as I want in there.
Yeah, I'm awful at math, so right now, yeah.
You have to get a calculator and be able to calculate it out.
Calculator, yeah. Adding machine.
Adding machine.
Yeah.
So
512 divided by
9, let's say at the lowest channel. 512 divided by 9, and we want to do that real quick. I would say
we
90?
we have an office of mathematicians crunching the numbers right now.
56. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was Karina. She's on it.
So really 56, because
Yeah,
the point A is going to be
56.
extra.
Yeah, you can put your pin spot or your fog machine on that.
Cool. So that's at the lowest DMX mode.
Yeah.
But if you really want to get funky and put the highest DMX mode,
Yeah.
that's probably going to be less. It's
Well,
going to be
it will be
definitely
less,
less.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good question. And how about the
color mixing with
color
the
mixing?
Well, the hex bar is a 6 color, but depending on what program you're using, I mean, it should match right up. I mean, we're sticklers for you know, the saturation of our red, greens, and blues. And I mean, the hex bar, of course, though, is 6 colors. It's got UV, white, amber. So you'll be able to get a couple more colors out of the hex bar. But yeah, if you're doing, you know, some basic color mixing or just your primary colors, it'll match right up.
I was able to play with the 5P hex this past weekend, and it's incredible how much color combinations you can come up with. And I read an article that says that females have better color receptors in their eyes, so therefore they could see more colors than males.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty fascinating.
They also have better taste buds, apparently.
And they're better looking.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know where that was going, but our next question. DJ True says, what's the map price on these?
What is the map price?
What is map price? So, I mean, is that a price that people plot on a map and say, okay, we're going to kind of be in this geographic location? I never understood that.
It stands for minimum advertised price.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, when you're looking around, you're going to see, you know, there's a price set that if someone's going to advertise something online or in a catalog, that's going to be the lowest price.
And that's not associated with MSRP.
No,
that's
MSRP
totally
is retail, you know, and then map price is as low as we allow a dealer to advertise.
But in theory, you could have a deal where the dealer will price it even lower than that.
If you go in, if you go in and support your dealer, but you know, you know, ADJ was started by an independent retailer, so he really tries to protect all retailers, and, you know, and so, you know, if someone goes into your shop, or, you know, if you go into a shop, you can figure out the price there on your own. But as far as advertising in papers, you know, we don't want the big guy cutting out the little guy, or vice versa.
Right.
So
it's really building a relationship with somebody that you trust and know, that you've had business with in the past.
But now that we didn't answer his question, do we know what map is on this? I believe it's, I do international sales, so.
So, you know what,
less than 300.
in our chat room, ADJ, our channel, will hopefully bring up the price. Now, one thing that I want to let everybody know is that these are in our QC table
yes,
right now.
They came in today.
They came in today, so they should be available to dealers here in the U.S. by next week.
Well, not even the U.S., just the U.S. I know for sure Canada has got a bunch on the way up there as well. So we'll get those through CSA and out to our Canadian friends too. And I know we got some going to Japan fairly soon too.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, Sound House.
In Europe, I hear that they're in the shelves already.
Yeah. Yep. In Europe, they're already killing it with this fixture. I mean,
they're
this
just
fixture
flying out the door.
Generated so much interest at LDI, not just from mobile DJs, but lighting designers. Again, something this big with that type of output at this size, you can really get creative with it. There goes my Earth, Wind, and Fire voice again.
All right, so just to reiterate, to answer DJ's true question, ADJ lighting says $349. $349 in the U.S. Of course, you always want to check your local dealer.
Right.
Now, if you're wondering which dealer is closest to you, we do have a dealer locator on our website.
On the brand new, handy dandy ADJ.com.
Yes. If you haven't been to the website, you got to check it out. It is really a work of art.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Compared to our last one, which it's kind of been dated. Well, but it was beautiful in its own right. But now I'm gonna get all our design team all mad.
No, we have an awesome design team. The new website's really kicked butt.
It just needed a facelift.
It did.
It just needed a facelift. All right. So other questions? Go ahead and post them on up. I did have a question, but I totally forgot. So anything else that you wanted to? The question is how many Pocket series lights are in the series? I wonder if you knew.
Well, let me see. We've got, the Inno Pocket Wash.
Inno Pocket Wash.
The brand new Inno Pocket Beam.
Inno Pocket Beam.
Inno Pocket Scan.
Inno Pocket Scan.
Inno Pocket Roll.
Inno Pocket Roll.
Inno Pocket Spot.
Inno Pocket Spot, and you're missing one more. It's two heads.
The twins.
The twins, yes.
The new, I forgot, you're the delivery doctor anyway on this whole series,
that's right.
So congratulations on the twins.
Thank you. That was a hard labor, let me tell you. Hard labor. Imagine pulling out two twins with the same bass. Same bass. That's
a
horrible.
cool fixture. I haven't had the chance to play with it much myself, but I like the idea you can put it on a stand. I also like the idea that you can do multiple tiers on a stand.
Yes, that was a pretty cool feature.
We should do a demo video with that.
Actually, the video's up now on our YouTube channel.
Well, what do you know?
It was posted about a day or so ago.
Internet.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a really cool effect. Go ahead and check it out.
Not right now, though.
No, you have to stay logged in. As soon as this is done, you can go ahead and check that video out.
Okay, cool. Well, what do you think? Should we give a couple of these away?
Yeah. You know what? That's one thing we haven't done in the webinar series is given stuff away.
We always give stuff away. Remember?
We always had to, you know?
Well, Art gave away, Art Sanchez, I think, won.
He won.
I think the old Fun Factor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or a laser or something.
We've given away a couple things here and there, but not a pair of moving heads, I don't believe.
No, and then not a brand new pair of lights, fixtures of this sort.
Yeah.
I've been given authorization to give two away.
Excellent.
Yes. Oh. So would you like to find out how you would like to get a new pair of Inno Pocket Washes?
I think they would. I can't hear the people on the internet.
Our audience is screaming and they're wanting to find out. Yeah! All right, so here's what you have to do. If you want to win a pair of Inno Pocket Washes,
you have to wash my car.
You could wash his Infinity or wash my Honda Fit, or better yet, log into ADJ.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the page over to a banner that says ADJ Seasons Greetings 2004 Contest.
Nice.
And if you click there, it will bring you to a page where you can fill out a form and enter your information and enter into the drawing.
Will they need a note from their third grade teacher?
Yes. Okay. That is an attachment to the site. No, you don't need a note from your third grade teacher, but you do have to live in this planet, so it's open to everybody. Doesn't matter if you live in Canada or Europe or South America, it's open to everybody. Fill in the information.
Korea?
I don't know.
We'll have to look
maybe not. I don't know. Is it hard to send?
We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll send you with them.
Oh, yeah, right.
Fun.
I'm fine here.
Okay. Well, sorry, North Korea.
So enter the contest. Contest ends January 9th. And when do we draw
The
the
12th.
winners? The 12th.
The 12th.
Right.
Are we doing a video for that?
Probably.
Cool.
Make a live webinar. I don't know.
Whoa.
Something like that. So go to the website now, enter, and you can take home 2 Inno Pocket
We'll
Washes.
even assemble them here for you.
They're not going to be like this.
No.
They're not going to be taken apart.
No.
They're going to be nice and clean and ready for you. We'll pre-wash them. That's a new monocle.
That's, yeah. Big old, like, these are the 28 degree.
Jeez, that looks scary.
Yeah.
So with that, you want to say goodbye, or is there anything else? Oh, we do have future webinars.
Oh, we do?
Yes, we do
We're
have
gonna,
future
like,
webinars.
do this again.
We're going to do this again. I think we have so much fun with these, and it's a way for us to really interact with you guys. So
They're going to put me back in that cave until
you pull out, yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll do more under the hoods, more live learning, training stuff, tutorials, announcements of brand new products.
Yep.
So we are announcing one very soon in January.
Yep.
We're going to do them once a month. And
Once a month?
Once a month, yeah. I think once a month should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also we'll do them on a Wednesday instead of Friday, so that our friends in Europe can watch them without worrying that they're going to miss it because they're going to be at the club or at a
the
gig.
club, making the party. As they
Making the
say.
party using our
That's it.
products.
Yes.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Go to adj.com or follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter for all the latest information.
That's right. And the face page, right? Or the My Face? Or
My face? MySpace?
I don't remember. It's on the internet.
There's Twitter, Facebook,
Oh, Facebook.
YouTube.
I'm on Facebook now, as some of them have figured out.
Yes, congratulations to join, and you could follow Chuck. All you have to do is ask him to be your friend. He may or may not answer quickly.
Yeah, I'm still
know.
figuring it out. Figuring out the face page on the internet. Yeah,
It's fun, right?
it is fun. Yeah,
I'm so over it now. I don't even check anymore. I don't even post as much as I used to.
right.
I'm
yeah.
into Instagram.
You know what's funny is on Facebook, I've realized, even with the ADJ followers, is my dog gets way more likes than I've ever gotten. If I post a photo of my dog Rita, she gets way more likes than I've ever gotten.
I don't understand. People love food. I guess they like to see pictures of food and pictures of dogs and babies.
I was thinking about just having Rita host Under the Hood from now on.
Why don't we bring her next time?
She could just gnaw on the fixture for an hour or so.
That'd be very entertaining. Yeah.
So, well, anyhow, we really appreciate you guys tuning in, and this will be up for everybody to watch over and over and over.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can watch it on your app, on your phones. If you have a YouTube app, you could watch it live or recorded.
Yep. So, thanks for joining us again. I'm Chuck Green, and this is
Jose Heredia.
And we'll see you guys next time.